Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome you to today's presentation, sponsored by the Society of Decision Professionals, which is entitled Dispatches from the Front Lines of Decision Analysis, Research Opportunities for Decision Analysis.
So my talk today, I was originally asked to give it to the DA Society research conference that was held last year. And so the title, Dispatches, is because of my time in the U.S. Army. And I've been a decision analyst working both for government, pharmaceutical, oil and gas sectors. And I've also been a researcher and a practitioner. So they'd asked me just to provide a practitioner's viewpoint on what I thought the research opportunities are for the decision analysis research community. So this was kind of a fun talk to put together, and then I'm asking a lot of questions that I think are interesting, not necessarily providing answers the way most talks are. These thoughts are my own. They don't necessarily represent any positions of current or former employers, and most of my thoughts relate to research, but I will touch a bit on education as well. Also, please bear with me. The talk's a little uneven in terms of depth or level of fidelity, so some are kind of very tactical and some are more strategic, so please bear with me on that. By the way, when I gave the talk to the group of faculty, my big concern was that people would just say, well, that's been solved, and they'd start emailing me links to their papers where that was addressed, but that didn't happen. So I think most of these areas are certainly, valid open areas for research, and those that are practitioners listening to the webinar today probably can help identify some others. I know the research community is very interested in those opportunities. So I'm going to start off talking about, what is decision analysis? That's maybe kind of an unusual topic for a decision analysis webinar. And why is it the best approach, and when is it the best approach? And I'm going to take a project framework. I just looked up a generic, kind of project focus, because most of the decision analysis work that I've been involved in is related to executing that work within kind of a project framework. So that was just a handy way for me to think about the issues. Somebody else may think about it differently, but I think it does provide a pretty good flow for the talk.